So, this is a little story about how continuing to show up and do the work actually produces positive results. So, hey, it's Jenny. I'm here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been in real estate for almost 25 years now, and I've learned a lot through all of these years. And I don't have a backup plan. There's no plan B. I got to make this real estate gig work for me. And so, what I love doing now is sharing the secrets and stories, the tips and tools that I've used in order to have such longevity in this business. So, back in time, if you want to envision a younger Jenny, it was 2004 when I moved back to Tulsa from living in Norman, Oklahoma, where I'd started my real estate career. Now, when I moved back, I had been gone from my hometown where I grew up. I'd been gone for almost 14 years. That's a really long time. And at that point, a lot of my dear close friends had moved off to other areas, and I really had to start my business over from scratch. I had no database and definitely one that I hadn't kept up with. So I had some work to do. I needed to grow and build my database. Now, this is before I'd even read The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. So I just knew this from common sense is that in order to help people buy and sell houses, I needed to know more people. And the other thing that I knew, at least back then, was that I knew how to get into action. See, back then I was a single person. I didn't have a daughter. I didn't have any pets. And so I was able to do the work that was needed in order to get the results that I wanted. But I didn't at that point lead generate in the typical sense of the word that we talk about it today, where you on purpose make phone calls or get face to face with people. Instead, I did the style of lead generation that I enjoyed. And guess what that was? Open houses. That's right. I built my business on open houses. Now, what happened was I had no houses to hold open myself. I didn't have any business when I moved back to town. And so I just latched on to successful agents in my office who had a lot of listings. I partnered with them, I offered to hold their houses open, and that is what I did over and over and over again. There were weekends that I would do two open houses on Saturday, two open houses on Sunday, but mostly I was at least doing one a weekend. Why not? There was nothing else for me to do. I might as well put myself in the way of people who might need some real estate help. And guess what? Over time, it worked because me continually showing up in the location that I wanted to be attracting business in, which was Midtown Tulsa, where I lived, where I had grown up. I continued to host open houses in that area, and the same people started coming by. In fact, I remember there was this one couple that every Sunday they would come by and I would greet them, get to know them a little bit better, and just chat with them about the house, what they like, what they don't like, maybe get any questions answered that they had. But that was it. I definitely was this behavioral style that I wasn't going to push them, but I knew that if I kept showing up and smiling and being there and being available, that it would make a difference. And it did, because the same couple came to me. They found me at an open house. They said, "We thought you might be here, and we're glad that you are. See, we've seen you weekend after weekend at these open houses, and now we think we're ready to partner with an agent to help us." See, they were a couple that were getting married, and they both had homes in Midtown Tulsa. So they needed to sell each of those homes and buy one together. So that wasn't a bad gig, right? They trusted me because they saw that I was consistent. They knew that I was nice enough and knowledgeable enough about the market, about the locations that they were interested in, that they trusted me because I didn't push them away or ick them out. I always just asked questions and deepened the relationship and did that with a smile. So, when you're feeling frustrated, like your efforts aren't getting the results that you're hoping for, just keep going. Go in the direction of the lead generation style that is in alignment with who you are in your natural behavioral style. Are you more of a people person, or are you more of a prospector? You get to determine your strategy, but then do it, and do it at a high level, and keep doing it until it just pops. You'll see the results, you'll see the success. And especially if you are an agent that is newer in the business, what a beautiful opportunity for you to get to know the inventory in your market, to get to understand the details of a home, and then to also run into people who might be needing some real estate help. They might be buying, but they also might be sellers. They might be neighbors checking out the competition or seeing what other homes look like or how they're priced. And so, you continuing to show up as a professional, providing value and educating them on the realities of the market is how you're going to win in this market and in any market, no matter what is going on. You staying consistent and persistent will pay off. So let me know what you think about my little story of how Jenny turned no business into 3 transactions in just a short period of time by showing up, doing the work, being present, and being purposeful. Talk to you later.